If you're constipated and have no idea why, these 15 foods might be the reason. Stay with me. Some of them will shock you. When you don't poop more than twice a week and have trouble doing so, you are constipated. A bad diet and a stressful, inactive lifestyle are usually to blame, but there can be other reasons as well. If you keep getting constipated, you should see a doctor because it can cause serious health problems. Sadly, people don't often talk about this issue because they are embarrassed to talk about how they go to the bathroom. But if you know for sure that your constipation is only temporary, you can take care of it yourself by avoiding things that might make it worse. The first food on this list of 15 that can make you constipated is ripe bananas. Ripe bananas can make you constipated, but underripe bananas can't. What is the difference between ripe and unripe bananas? Unripe bananas have a lot of tannins and antioxidants, which might make constipation worse or help it get better. The best snack in the world is chips. We always have them on the table when we watch a movie, the Wimbledon final, or just hang out with friends and play board games. Having chips while you're out might not make you constipated, but chips, cookies, and even pretzels are low in fiber and not good for your digestive health. Chips also usually have bad fats that can slow down the digestive system. Chocolate. A recent survey of people who were constipated found that they blamed bananas, white bread, black tea, and chocolate. Pears are a natural way to get rid of constipation, and they taste great too. There were 122 people in the study who had long-term constipation and 766 people who had irritable bowel syndrome and constipation. Black chocolate is good for your health in a lot of ways, such as lowering cholesterol and the chance of having a heart attack. But it can also make you constipated if your digestive system isn't working well. Bread that is white. A slice of white bread has less than 1 gram of fiber, which is good for digestion. A slice of whole grain bread, on the other hand, has 3 grams or more, which is good for your stomach, number 5. You won't be able to get your body whole grains that are high in fiber if you eat white bread. This may sound strange, but pay close attention to the end because cheese and milk are full-fat dairy products that can help you lose weight and feel full. Also, a study from 2015 found that people who eat a lot of dairy products that are high in fat are less likely to get diabetes, but these foods take a long time to digest, so they might also make you feel bloated and constipated. Energy drinks and coffee. Some of you may think that coffee stops you from getting constipated, but if you drink too much coffee or energy drinks which also have caffeine, you will get constipated. A recent study in Europe found that coffee makes the body react in a way that makes people have to go to the bathroom after drinking 1 or 2 cups. Coffee also makes you lose water, which means that your heart and stool get dry because there isn't enough water to move waste through your digestive system. This is why some restaurants give you coffee and water at the same time and tell you to drink them both. We often eat fast food when we don't have time to cook or don't want to, but we should know that greasy burgers and pizzas are full of fat and salt that make digestion slower. The crust of any pizza and cheese is full of saturated fats and doesn't have any nutrients that your body needs. Why not make your own pizza if you love it? We don't blame you. You can get a whole wheat crust, add some low-fat cheese and vegetables, and stop eating anything that looks or sounds like sausage or pepperoni. You might be surprised by this one. Ice cream is a food that can make you constipated because it has a lot of lactose and no fiber. This means it won't change how you go to the bathroom. Things will get better if you make your own strawberry or banana ice cream, though. Do this more often than brown rice, numbers 9. White rice doesn't have the husk bran or germ anymore, which is where all the minerals and fiber were. This could make you constipated. Beef eating a lot of steak at once might help with constipation, but eating a lot of red meat means you're not getting enough fiber, which slows down your digestive system and makes you constipated. You are on the road to getting constipated. If you eat a lot of red meat to get protein, but not enough fiber. A lot of people eat steak at barbecues, family gatherings, and other events. It's red meat. Persimmons are popular in Asia, but not many people in the U.S. know about them. Persimmons that are sweet probably won't make you constipated, but ones that are astringent might. Tannins are a kind of astringent that stick to proteins and other organic compounds. This slows down the movement of food through the intestines and makes constipation worse. Stick to the sweet persimmons if you like to eat a lot of them. Alcohol isn't food, but it can sometimes make you constipated. These cases include only having irregular bowel movements at night, which, when combined with not drinking enough water, can make the condition very bad. Dehydration is one of the main causes of constipation, and alcohol is a well-known diuretic that makes the body lose more fluids. There is no evidence that alcohol can directly lead to constipation. Instead, it has different effects on different people. Gluten. We've talked about foods that have gluten in them, and yes, they can make you constipated. People think that gluten makes them constipated. It can be found in a lot of grains like barley, rye, and wheat. Not everyone who eats gluten will get constipated, but it can be a big problem for some people. For example, people with celiac disease, an autoimmune disorder that lasts a long time and mostly affects the small intestine, should not eat gluten. People who don't have these conditions may still be sensitive to gluten or unable to digest it, which can cause constipation or other issues. Why is gluten so bad? Gluten usually makes the intestines angry, which can lead to constipation, diarrhea, or even more health problems like leaky gut. Chewing gum. Your parents used to tell you that swallowing a piece of gum could cause big problems, but they aren't that bad. But if you chew too much gum, it can mess up your digestive system and make you constipated. Still, it's not that bad because it's easy to spit out gum. Food that has been frozen. It might not always be a good idea to eat a frozen meal in the oven or microwave. A lot of the time, dinner foods are heated up and eaten. These foods don't have much fiber and a lot of fat and salt, which can make you hold on to water. When you don't drink enough water, your digestion slows down. When your digestive tract doesn't have enough room to push waste, you get constipated. Be more picky about the frozen foods you eat if you don't have time to cook. Pick the ones that have the least amount of salt and fat. Following a regular diet and figuring out what works for you can help you stay regular. It's always a good idea to know how your body works and what foods to stay away from, because different foods can affect people in different ways. You should never be afraid to talk about constipation or see a doctor if it gets too bad. Thanks for watching this video.